What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm your co-host Donovan Quick, and the Dolphins just stood at 198 and selected Patrick Mcmorris out of Cal. He is a San Diego State transfer to Cal, and the Dolphins went ahead and selected him there. Now, we needed some defensive back depth, and this gives us exactly that. And we know that the Dolphins have been really good with scouting, especially for guys that don't necessarily have a lot of pre-draft visits or workouts, and that's exactly what Patrick Mcmorris is. He didn't really get a test pre-draft, between his 40 or bench or any of that. He didn't really get a test like that. So Dolphins went ahead and, did their thing. They did their research. They look back at his tape, and he has very inconsistent tape. However, the good is so very good, and the bad isn't that bad. So I love this pick. I will say his scouting report's all over the place. Literally in his strengths column, on this one scouting report, it'll say that he has excellent tracking ability, especially on deep balls. And then in the weaknesses department, it shows that he could struggle to read downfield routes and tracking the deep ball. So his tape's all over the place. It does say that he is very excellent at reading the short to intermediate routes and being able to look at the quarterback's eyes and kind of, be patient enough and pounce. He's not an overly aggressive player. Now, however, he can become occasionally over aggressive. And those are some of the things that, they're going to work out. He's a 6th round pick for a reason. Maybe he's more of like a 4th round kind of talent that dropped down to the 6th round because of not being able to have any pre-draft workouts. He is, I think, like the 15th or 16th safety rated in the draft. And there was one from Maryland that is still available that the Dolphins did not take, but obviously they like this guy's work ethic. And honestly, when it comes to defensive backs, I think we just got to fully trust Greer at this point. When's the last time he missed on a defensive back besides Keon Crossan? And he was signed to be he was signed to be special teams. Like, we look back at it, when is the last time we've really had a bad corner? I can't remember. Every single corner that we have drafted or signed UDFA has been at least mid. So to go here in the 6th round, I'm fine with it. I honestly can't think, because I love Cam Smith. I hated that we picked him last year, but he really grew on me. I really liked his instincts. Cam Smith, Xavier Howard. Obviously, Jalen Ramsey's goated, whatever. He brought him in. Same thing with Byron. But, besides that, Nick Needham, absolute monster in the nickel and in the slot. Look at Darth Cater Kohu. Like, the man can play. I just up and down our defensive back roster, UDFA draft pick wise. Javon Holland, Brandon Jones, it's just been absolutely wonderful. Like, yeah, not all of them can stay healthy. Not all of them, we've had a lot of secondary health issues, but I think we just got to trust Greer completely when it comes to the secondary, and I fully do. Offensive line, I can give him some question marks here and there, but this coaching staff is going to help him out with that. This coaching staff is going to coach him up. But he has selected just outstanding corners and DBs overall throughout his tenure with the Dolphins as the main GM. I'm talking about Flores era on. I'm not going to count, back in the day when Tannenbaum was hanging over his head. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We have one pick left unless we trade back into the draft with a different pick. So I'll give you that, and then as soon as the draft is over, we're going to have a whole bunch of UDFAs, so make sure you come back for those. Make sure you ring the bell, get notifications for our draft picks. Deuces.